Fun fact, every time a bisexual woman eats pussy, she has to cut her fringe a little bit shorter. It's true, you know. There's actually an easy way to remember this, which is the more you scissor, the more you snap. You're welcome. Some of you might have noticed that I have quite an exotic accent. You've probably guessed between two. So what I'll do before I tell some jokes is teach you guys how to tell the difference between an Australian accent and a New Zealand accent. Okay. So a New Zealand accent is very flat, okay? So it's like New Zealand, right? An A is an E, an E is an I is a U is an O, and an O is an R. You got primary school stuff, right? It's very flat, okay, New Zealand. Now, an Australian accent, you can always hear and it doesn't matter like the sentence or the word that you say, you can always hear the racism just right there at the end. So I'm from New Zealand. I was actually recently back in New Zealand. I was there to introduce my new boyfriend to my family. Oh, thank you. I was concerned about two things. I hate doing this, but I was concerned about two things. The first thing I was concerned about was that my family were going to compare my boyfriend and my dad. There's a reason, okay? There's a reason. And that's because my boyfriend is English and my dad is also a cunt. Maybe there'll be a comparison. The second reason is that my family are quite intimidating. Like, okay, I'll give you some background. So I was raised by quite a large community of women, and they're the sort of women who, they're really like passionate about, what's the word? You know, like, sorry, like, you know, like, oh, sorry, carpentry. Really passionate about carpentry. You know, the kind that like none of them have been in a punk band, but all of them have at least 2 pairs of Doc Martens and a leather jacket. What I'm trying to say, if you don't know by now, is that my household made up about like 65% of the local softball team. So I was raised by dykes, which is amazing, thank you. But they accepted him. They accepted the boyfriend, which is such a relief, because recently I've been trying to trick him into putting a baby in me. Anyone else? You no? How old are you?
27.
20. Okay. Yeah. All right. Not yet. Not yet. I'm 34. Okay. I want a baby so bad. Unfortunately, my boyfriend has zero interest in fucking me. Hence all the recent haircuts. No. Speaking of guys who refuse to fuck me. My brother recently was... No. Guys, calm down. I would never fuck my brother. That's disgusting. He's so poor. No. My brother... What I was going to say. My brother recently was diagnosed with bowel cancer. So he has a stoma bag. But why I feel really bad for him is that even after all of his surgeries and his treatments, he still doesn't have a personality. It's fucking tragic. Oh my god. No, I'm sorry. I should say before I go that he is in remission. All right. Thank you. He's been in remission for a long time now, actually. actually, remission. It's a weird name for a hospice, isn't it? All right, I won't leave you with that. I'll just quickly say before I go, more minge, less fringe. Thank you.